Yo, what's going on, people? It's TRB. I'm gonna just wiggle to the side real quick. I wasn't expecting this truck to come up behind me. All right, so let's talk Uber Freight real quick. Uber Freight is doing something that's absolutely awesome. What are they doing? They're taking the human element out of dispatching yourself and getting your own freight, doing your own thing. Who wouldn't like that, right? It's now the video that I made, I was in the comments for a hot minute, chopping it up with everybody about how they feel about Uber Freight. Now, a lot of people that don't like Uber Freight are not even truck drivers. That's the funniest part to me. They're not even truck drivers. They all fuck Uber this, fuck Uber that. You know what I'm saying? Uber gonna rip you off. Now, I feel like it's a little bit different. I feel like it's a little bit different because you ain't really gotta deal a lot with Uber. You just pick a load and keep it moving. All right, Google, let me get my point out. But here's the thing. Uber, to me, this is great for the industry, because once you take the human element out of it, it's easy money. Now, a lot of people in the comments were saying, hey, Uber's gonna bring the price of freight down. No, Uber's not gonna bring the price of freight down, because you don't have to pull the freight. That's the thing. You ain't gotta pull the freight. So how is it gonna bring the freight down if the rate is not what you like? Don't pull it. At the same time, there's so many other brokerages out there. There's CNH, Coyote, what's the one Casanova used to run for? The one Casanova, something with a Kelly or something like that. Big Sexy in the building. Yeah. New Zealand, what's going on? But I think it's pretty dope that they're getting in here and that they're taking out the human element. You can't beat that, because it's the human element. When you got to go deal with dispatchers, the load might be paying $5. The dispatcher will tell you it's $2, right? If you watch the little guy video that he just recently put out, they were trying to give him a load that was like $1.90 or $2 or something like that. And then all of a sudden the broker needed moved. He ended up getting close to like upwards of $3 for the load. So that lets me know if he's even getting upwards to $3, that one pallet that he had paid way more than that. I first heard about the Uber thing from the little Transportation Nation thing that I used to work for. But I do think that it's pretty cool. I want y'all to go check out somebody. All right, dude name is One Rich. All right, everybody's being sued. Happy Nappy Trucker, Prime being sued, Swift being sued. Everybody's being sued. That's just a part of business. When you get to a certain stature in business, you get sued for about anything. Now, what's going on? What's going on, people? Now, One Rich signed up for it already, so he probably ended up being the first person to pull a load as a YouTuber. So go check out the dude, One Rich. Pretty good channel, very informative. You know what I'm saying? I like him. But yeah, man, it's pretty dope that they're putting their hands in it. Now, for anybody that did keep up with Uber as far as the four-wheeler goes, when I tell you that they kind of messy when it comes to the secret stuff and the technology, not towards the drivers. If you're a driver working for Uber and they screwed you over, I mean, any company you work for is going to screw you over. But they got technology. Just Google, just YouTube Uber scandals. They got some crazy technology. It helps the drivers because it gets them more people in the cars or whatever. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, if you're out there, yeah, One Rich, 2 words. I hope it's One Rich. And if Uber can cut out the middleman and you get the loads directly, they take their cut and give you. But here's the catch to that. Because it's a computer, nobody cares. So Swift can take advantage of Uber. Knight, ATS, who am I around? Crete, everybody can take advantage of that. So don't get it twisted. So Snyder can go get that load for $3, put it on their choice board for $1.90 and make money off the back end. You know what I'm saying? Where am I at? I'm over here in Barrow, California. I'm heading up to 395 going up towards Reno. That's where I'm heading at right now. But I just want to stop and get this out. So is Uber going to bring the price of freight down? No. And plus, everybody's already been complaining about the price of freight anyway. So how is it going to come any lower? You know, some brokers going to have they hurt feelings. Yeah, but at the same time, to be a broker, you make really good money, but at the same time, you kind of got to screw people a little bit, you know, because you got to think of your bottom line. And if Uber can take out that element, I mean, that'll just be even 3% on every load that you get for the rest of the year is thousands of dollars, even if you got 3% more than what you would have got. Someone said they're just another broker. Of course they're a broker. They get the freight, they hand out the freight, and they charge a flat fee. It's just, some people don't understand the convenience of not having to deal with people. If you got to constantly call a broker and negotiate rates and try to pull money out of them, and they're trying to keep money for themselves, then, you know, it's a tug and war. Everybody still makes money. It's just that, you know, the trucker is going to work harder for the money than the broker, because once he gives you that load, he gets his 10, 12, 13, 15%. He's off to get out another one, because he needs to make money to feed his family. You're out there running that one load. You're trying to make money to feed your family. I got to a mile with Uber. I got to a mile with Uber Drive Van. There you go. I believe Uber will take less of the percentage than normal. I'm hoping they will take less of the percentage than normal, and they will actually understand that the quantity of freight that they're going to put out, they can make a lot of money. Instead of trying to get money off the actual freight, they can get money off the flat rate that they would charge. Which at the end of the day, if you know the flat, it's getting warm, people. If you know the flat rate, then there shouldn't be any issues, right? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's your take on Lil Dog? He's a YouTube truck driver. What am I supposed to think about him? He's a YouTube truck driver. He's all right to me. Uber's about to up the hustle in this trucking ish, big bro. Yeah, just the name Uber alone, they're not doing nothing. They're technically not doing nothing new, because a lot of these brokers already have apps that you can use to get your freight. It's just the name Uber behind it throws everybody out of whack. It's kind of like, whoa, okay, if Uber's getting into it, you know, it's so nice not to have to worry about that. Yeah. Not only that, man, broker call you every 20 minutes trying to find out where you at. And see, yeah, so check out One Rich, because he puts up a couple things, and he's gonna end up taking the load. So I'm sitting in the corner watching it with my tea, like, oh, is that how it goes? You know what I'm saying? All right, one of the freight brokers can work for Uber with the black book. Oh, I don't know. Dealing with people is the worst because they don't understand trucker life. True. I personally think Uber is going to cause a lot of brokers to start being true to the rates, i.e., because the rates to go up and move loads possibly. So I see. I don't think that it will have brokers, because brokers not really going to worry about it. Uber's new, right? Now here's where brokers is going to worry about it. When you get your Uber freight, then all of a sudden Lyft got freight. Wait a minute, what is this? Now you got two companies competing with each other to move freight with the least amount of human contact possible. That's when I think the brokers is going to be like, wait a minute. You know, when you have choices, you know, right now everybody jump on Uber because it's new, but at the same time, you know, Uber's got a lot of bugs to work out before this thing, for what they're trying to do, gets really moving. By the way, I was able to get the job. That's what's up. That hat is lit though. That red is, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, P-Mag, what's going on, babe? Yo, Big Country, want to talk to you for your video, man. I want to thank you for your video, man. Gave me a push to get my CDLs today. That's what's up, man. Heading to Swift, go and get that experience, man, and come on out. Just like that, hit the taxi business, made them lower their rates. It did make them lower. The reason why people choose Uber and Lyft over a taxi, because it's a better feeling. I got in the taxis with the bulletproof glass, smelling like four-month-old cigars, with a dude that don't even speak English, that's trying to take me the long way and rip me off. That, you know, it's just gross. You know, getting into somebody else's personal vehicle, it feels a little bit more comfortable, and I don't know why that is, but it is what it is. I mean, the rates are still up there, you know. I meant to say, what's Lil Dog take on Uber Freight? I don't know. I don't know if he even made a video about it. Uber will call for updates just like other brokers. Depending on what type of freight, because if they start to move high value freight, for the simple fact that they got Amazon coming around, like Amazon buzzing around Uber Freight, that means there's going to be freight moving all the time. Now, anybody that pulled an Amazon load knows Amazon's going to be like, where they at? Where they at? Where they at? You got to understand, it's just like FedEx, UPS, everything, because everything's on a time schedule when it comes to moving that mail. You know, so thanks for your good content, no problem, James. You make a video. Imagine if Uber Freight paid people the ratings, cornflakes, and Amazon Netflix vouchers. I'm not sure what that means. I think it's a good thing. I mean, it's always good when somebody come in and throw competition in, but add a spin to it. It's always good. Let's see, St. Louis, that's what's up. The thing about Uber is that they will be able to cut out factoring. That's a huge. Now, see, that's the thing, is like, do we know that for sure? You know, because there's not a. I shot him a tweet already. If anybody's making a video about Uber Freight, go to at Uber Freight on Twitter and shoot them a tweet of your video, and see if we can start to get some answers. You know what I'm saying? They pay out in 7 days, yeah. And see, 7 days, like if you use factoring, sometimes I'm willing to give up that 3 to 5% if I can get the pay the same day, depending on what it is I'm doing. You know, bro, you motivate me and gave me information ahead. The Rookie, I appreciate it. Friend, hey, US Express, what's up? About to be lit? I don't know, but I always wanted to see Amazon Freight. Amazon got drones. No, they don't. Not in the United States, buddy. If you're over there in the fields of England or something like that, maybe, yeah, with small packages. But still, those small packages need to get there so they can give them to the people to put them on the drone. That makes me think that you're not a trucker there, ADVA. Is Uber for independent only? Yeah, it's for owner ops only, unless you can get with a company that lets you pull other people's freight. You know, I think Uber can afford to pay guys and still profit because no overhead. And if the only overhead, they got electricity, internet, server. They need to keep them server farms going in order to kick this information out all over the United States. Server farms are not cheap. I used to be a knock, if y'all know what that is. Not a narc, a knock. Do it. Let's see. Nice work again. Great live feed. Keep it up. Hey, I'm trying to run through this one real quick just to give my opinion. But yeah, just keep that in mind that even though this is great, everybody can use it because they don't really ask for too much information. Now, if they all of a sudden they was like, well, how many trucks you got? Then yeah, it might be a little, oh snap. Hold on. Chunky bottoms over there. Okay. I heard Amazon is building an airport in Georgia. Is that true? Oh, I have no clue, but I know out here in California, oh yeah, they got million square feet warehouses just cranking them out. You know, I start my Swift class tomorrow. Hey, no problem. I would do a video on my take. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great, but I still feel like they might have a couple bugs to work out. But like I said, I don't think it's going to drive freight down. Because you still in control of taking that freight. You don't have to take that freight. If they do cut out the middleman and just give you straight, hey, this load pays $5, you know, this is what it is, our flat. And anybody knows what the flat rate is, you know. No, wait to get paid with Uber for sure. Get paid in 24 hours. I'm on Uber load right now. Bang, James is already on the Uber load. James could probably put out the information about how hard was it to get the load, what you had to go through to get the load, how was the sign up process, where did you hear about it from, what's the percentage, what's their flat rate, and I don't think you're owner op. So are you pulling for a company? Did the company give you that freight to pull, or did you go and pick that load yourself? And if so, do you have to cut Uber a flat rate and your company a rate? You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of little questions that can go on with that. Can't wait to meet you, and Trucker Brown and TRB. Hey, that's what's up, man. All right, look, I'm about to get on up out of here, man, because I got to get this load here and shut down because I've been slipping on my money, people. The way that my company work, which depends on how things go this week. Y'all might find out what company I work for. But the way things go at this company is I need to get to my receiver shut down for 10 in order to deliver and run back. If I do that, I can make at least $1,300 a week. So, you know, I'm slipping. So we're gonna run this live feed till my signal drops real quick. Hang on. Throw y'all down here, because I was the first one with these magnet mounts. That's all I'm saying. I was the first one with the magnet mounts. All right, I'm gonna miss some of y'all questions because I can't scroll, but we about to go get on up out of here. Hey, 77 people in here. Can y'all hit the like button real quick? But yeah, I definitely want to know how y'all feel about. Damn it, I gotta change my status. Oh, damn. All right, look. I might be right back. I gotta change my logs real quick. Hold on. Okay, we still going. All right, that'll work. All right, but you know, I think it's exciting, man. I think it's exciting. Now, as far as the automated trucks taking over our jobs, I don't think that's going to happen for a while. But for me, you know, by the time that happens, I'm gonna have my laundromat while I look across the street at the Flying J that I own. While I'm on the phone with the apartment complex maintenance people, so they can fix the sink over in my apartment complex that I own. You know what I'm saying? Gotta diversify those streams of revenue, baby. Gotta diversify those streams of revenue. Hold on, let me see if I can show y'all so y'all can see what I see. Bang. All right, and I'm pretty sure that my phone is either gonna overheat because it's 91 degrees out here, or boo, boo, hiss, hiss, boo, hiss. That old ugly green out of here. Let's see. Please keep the video coming. Will do. Just need some time and money for them hoes. Hey, I know that's right. I know that's right. All right, now come on, light. I need to go. I just want to do a quick little 15-minute live feed real quick to holler at y'all about that. I am waiting for, you know, a lot of other people's videos to come on out about it. But yeah, check out One Rich. He had, when I released my video, he had already put one out about it. So TRB was good. And the Uber Freight app says it's mostly Texas loads for now. Yeah, but by us putting out these videos, it's gonna spread. And they would definitely, Trucker Brown talked about it. That's what's up. Hang on, let me hit this curve real quick. See, y'all take that thing all the way on out. Look at that, 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 all the way on out. I'm all in the sand with it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you turn the curve. Oh man, hold on, I got valuable paperwork right there. Wait a minute. Don't nobody try to go back and see this high value load that I'm on. But let me see what you said. You said, I work for Uber Freight and we would like to hire you. Are you interested? Yeah, right. I don't believe that one at all. Yeah, I forget the name of it, but it's on a $3.95. You know, that's all good with me. I love Texas. Yeah. Hey, if I can get you know, and Ghost said that it was pretty dope for the local runs. So I'm like, you know, if you go to one Rich, he shows you how to pick a load on the Uber board. It shows you brokers as well. And if you can get you a day cab and a trailer, you might be in business with the Uber, because if you can run a bunch of short loads throughout your state, you know, 200 miles up, 200 miles down, 200 miles or less, you might be in the business. That's his channel name. Yeah, it's One Rich. I hope it's One Rich. If not, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go after this live feed. I'm gonna go like his video, one of his videos, and then y'all be able to see it in my like videos. You know. All right, let's see. Well, we know it ain't hazmat the way he flew over them tracks. Nah, I don't even have my hazmat. How fast do your truck go? It goes 70. Yo, what's up, brother? What's going on? It's One Rich? Okay. Yeah, One Rich. So y'all go check that brother out. And he should have a little bit more information, because basically how I do things is I go to a variety of different people's channels to piece things together. So you go to mine, you found out about Uber Freight, or you went to, I think he said Trucker Brown did a video. You check him out. You found out about Uber Freight, then you go search for Uber Freight, and then you come up with, oh, so this is what it is. Oh, this is how this is the requirements for it. You know. Let's see. What brand magnet mount do I use? I got 2 of them. I don't know if it's gonna show up. There's that one, I got that one. So I don't know the name of them. I should have did a review with an Amazon link down there. Check out the, I don't know. Anyway, this TRB, it was about to drop. Keep doing what you're doing, what you do. Yeah, it's about to drop. It's gonna happen. Anyway, it's TRB, baby. Y'all be easy, baby. Be easy, baby.